Hi there, my Capricorn Aquarius. Welcome into your reading. So let's have a look at what do you need to hear right now. What are the most important messages from your spirit guides, universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so if you're interested in more readings, like short little messages, weekly messages, that kind of thing, the opportunity to have a monthly private reading, the link is going to be down below for my Patreon. Okay, you'll have access to that in there. You can also check out my tarot course or all the other links in the description box below. So definitely have a look for decks, journals, merch, all of those things. So let's have a look here at what we got for your message. So we have confidence, career, and boundaries. I'm kind of getting something. I feel like this message is sort of like a reassurance, but also sort of like a heads up message, where I feel like the reassurance is, yes, you are on the right path, and I feel like your career is looking pretty good. I feel like with this empowerment, we have fertility here, we also have spirit guides, so I feel like we're very much aligned. You're creating beautiful things, and this career right now has a lot of potential. You are feeling motivated and empowered, you feel confident, and that is something really powerful here. That is all allowing you to have a beautiful career with a bunch of blessings. I feel like the boundaries part is, first of all, I feel like some of it could be related to health, where it's like make sure that you're having boundaries with your work schedules and that you're prioritizing your health and all those things. And I feel like another thing, it is coming in a place of people. And that is where I feel like the heads up comes in. It's like, don't share your goals or your projects with too many people. You know, it's like, make sure you have your space. Okay? So over here we have you see clearly. Again, and with a clairvoyance, I feel like this could be saying that you may see signs, you may see synchronicities that tell you, yep, you're on the right path. Pay attention to those. But I feel like it's also telling you that you see clearly, you know it. You know that you are on the right path, so don't give up. Don't you dare give up. Okay? A powerful energy shift. You are really making this happen. So if you're really close to achieving something and you're like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna be good? Is this gonna be something that I can count on? Yes, you can. Okay? I feel like all the things that you are doing is creating such a huge shift in your timeline, and you're jumping. You're jumping timelines, you're creating something new for yourself, and your career is going to be a representation of that, okay? So new work opportunities, more money, more recognition, success, all of those things. We also have your sensuality is beautiful. I feel like your sensuality is like fill in the blank. Like your creativity is beautiful. Your projects are beautiful. Your intelligence is beautiful. Your perception of things, your problem solving is beautiful. You know, I feel like you have, essentially this card is saying you have all the things that you need to make this happen. Okay, and then we have the number 30 with magical space clearing time. And I feel like this is talking about, again, either people and you putting boundaries on those people and not letting them, I don't know, kind of come forward with too many opinions that are unwelcomed and unnecessary. Okay, but also I feel like this is talking about perhaps situations. So if you're putting your energy in this and then something else and then something else, again, boundaries. Make sure that you know what you want, and that even if you're doing all of those things and you have like a part-time there, you have a part-time there, and then when you're coming home, you work on this project, maybe it's either time to shift it or it's time to reorganize things. Like, make sure that you're really putting your focus on the career that you want, on the future that you want. Okay? And this could also be talking about mindset. But let's pull here. Oh goodness. Let's pull here some tarot. This is lovely. And I did see you. I'm gonna take you because I saw you. We have the Nine of Swords, yeah. So I feel like that's also where the magical space clearing time is coming through. There are fears here that could create eventually confusion. And again, I feel like some part of it could be coming from other people. Like, you're doing that, but are you sure that it's going to bring money? You're doing that, but like there's so many people that are already doing it. How are you gonna make it happen? Like, what is the point? So there could be a lot of people that come forward with that type of energy. And again, boundaries, okay? But if you hear those things and you actually start thinking, questioning, hesitating, and you start wondering if those comments are real and if you should be careful about those things, maybe there are some things for you to heal here too, okay? When it comes to fears and all that stuff. With justice, I'm actually getting that perhaps there could be either a fear of karma, and maybe you've already been through a lot of failures and a lot of things not working out that well, and it could have been karma, something like that. But I'm also seeing this justice has, first of all, things are like balanced, things are aligned, things are okay, right? And then with this justice, I'm also getting it has, it's your birthright kind of thing. I feel like this is meant for you. You are meant to do this as a career. And again, for once, there's a lot of celebration coming through, a lot of success, a lot of people rooting for you. And I'm also seeing this as recognition. Like a lot of people saying, yeah, woohoo, yeah, we love you, we love your work, we are supporters, essentially. And then with the sun, like happiest card of the tarot, do you need anything else? Where you're headed is truly a place of, it's truly a place of wisdom. So I feel like you deserve to be there. You've learned all of the things that you needed to learn to be there, right? Especially with this justice, is like maybe you've faced so many failures and you're scared that this is another one, but you've faced so many failures because you needed to learn stuff to help you with this, So I feel like you are getting into a place of wisdom. I feel like you are getting into a place of empowerment, of success, of prosperity, and most of all, of joy. I feel like you're going to love this career so freaking much. You are on the right path, okay? So make it happen. Just be conscious of those boundary stuff, okay? But you're doing so good. Let's get you here some advice. Ooh, we have some wasp spirit with sometimes life stings. And I feel like that is just saying this. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Sometimes life stings because you need to learn stuff, okay? Those failures, it was to help you create a solid foundation. It was to help you learn stuff. And now the things that you've learned, you're actually able to have wisdom from it and do things in a different way, okay? And then we have the turtle spirit with slow, you'll get far. I feel like this is essentially saying, dude, it doesn't matter how long it takes, and we're actually going to pull some timing. I'm curious about that. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Maybe this is something that you've been working for years. Maybe the failures, it's like since the first step you took in the career world, you've encountered failures and detours, and maybe it's this, but then it's that. It doesn't matter how long it took you to be here. Everyone has its different timing, and some people, they just get it right on the first job that they have, and they stick with that company and they move forward, and they're like really happy with that, and they grow on that company. Some people need to go from company A to B to C to D to E, and then on E, when they're 35, they actually get into a position of leadership, and they have a really, really good salary, and they're super happy there with the work environment and that kind of thing. And then they look at company A and they're like, dude, that was some big drama over there, and I didn't want that type of work environment. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get somewhere. What matters is that you are on the right path and that you're getting so freaking close. I feel like the path that you've already took was really long, and I feel like you're really achieving like the finish line. So let's get some timing for you here. Yeah. So to be honest, I feel like between now and Scorpio season, something big could be happening. Okay, so this would be between now, August, and November. Something big is happening. Okay? So this is a little timeline. It could be different for everyone, but a little time frame for you. This is not about years. This is not about it's never going to happen. No, this is about maybe days, maybe months, but maybe days. Okay, you're so close to the finish line, and I feel like a lot of it kind of depends on you when it comes to those boundaries and when it comes to that motivation and discipline and keep going. Okay, so to recap, you are freaking on the right path. Okay, you are so close to achieving everything that you want. This career, it is leading you to a big place of joy and celebration, success, recognition, anything you want to call it. You have what it takes. You have the tools, you have the skills, you have the knowledge to make this happen. Okay, and right now you have a solid foundation. So all of the failures, all of the things that happened before, they are working out for you. Okay, and maybe they weren't failures, they were growth experiences. Maybe that is part of the thing here. Maybe it's time to change that word. Instead of, oh, I had so many failures. No, I had so many growth experiences. It was so important and powerful. The words we speak have a lot of meaning and power. Okay, so pay attention to the words you speak. It wasn't failure, it was a growth experience. Okay, so my Capricorn Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I'm really excited for this next stage of your life. I really hope everything goes well, and I hope this resonated. So if it did help and resonated, don't forget to smash the button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really love to have you here. You can definitely take a look at those links in the description box below if you're interested in any of those. But that is it. So thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.